Hi, welcome back my dear students. So in this lecture, here we are going to be downloading and installing Composer. And Composer is an application level package manager for PHP. I don't have to tell you that for you to know, right, because you are reading it right here. Okay. But now what some of you might not know is that basically this is a PHP program that's work with PHP, right? To download certain things that work right out the box. For example, if I'm building a logging system and say to myself, if I build a login system from scratch, it's going to take me a couple of days or a couple of weeks to do, or I may I could find something that works out of the box, something that I could use, create, instantiate an object, and all of a sudden start using methods like logging user as the user logged in or something like that. Well, what I can use? Well, that's what composing is all about. With Composer, you can download packages, plugins, or frameworks, library, whatever you want to call. Pieces of code that are already created for us to use that right out of the box. Not only that, but he would download says dependencies. So if you don't know, let's say for example, or node integration system, if you plug that into your project, and I'm going to show you in a minute how to do that. If you plug it into your project, it will also download whatever that application needs from the internet, right? So if that package needs to work with some other library, would download that for you. You don't have to go and manually do it. So let me show you. This is Composer, and if you want something, once you install Composer, if you want to find a package, you go to package. Let me search for that. Let me show you. Type here packages and hit enter. Okay, just click on the first link and you can search here. Let's say login, and right there you can see that there are different packages already created for us, and then we have the ratings here and the time that the amount of the count or how many people have, and you can see that the ratings here, and you can download the best with rating, and here you can see that 2956 and 760, 102, 97, 86, and 45, 365, and 18,758 downloads here. So if I go here on the first one or any other, just for example, the first, if we click on the first one, I can go ahead and type this command when the Composer installed. Have you seen the command here? Okay, here is the command that I had. I can copy and put into the Composer. The Composer can download this whole library. It would download this package right out the box. I can start using it. I just have to read the documentation for it, and it will show me exactly what I would have. Authentication system working with my project. You are going to see a little bit more of this later, but let's go ahead and download the Composer real quick. So that way you can see how this works. Just click on the download button. For those of you that don't know how Composer works, if you already have Composer and you know how it works, just download it. Or if you have it there, don't worry about it and skip this lecture and move on to the next lecture. So anyway, I'm going to download this installer for Windows. Now if I go down, you can see that I have also different installer here and different ways of installing, but this is the Windows installer. So I'm going to click here on composer setup.exe and just click on here. and you can see that the composer setup is downloaded here. Once the download get complete, you just have to click on it, click on the run button, choose the 12 mode, and here you can see that composer is already installed. You can uninstall it from the control panel later. So I already have a composer, so you can just click on next, and you can follow the step, you can read the instruction. I hope you can do that. If you found any problem while installing the composer, just comment me in the video, or you can email me, or you can ping me on Skype. Already you have my Skype ID and my email address. If you don't have my email ID or Skype address, you can just comment me, and I will contact you by myself. Once your installation is complete, you have to go onto your Windows and type cmd to just check that your composer is installed and working properly. Just click on here, and then here you typing composer and just hit enter. Here you can see that composer. Okay, I have the version 1.8.0, and if this screen doesn't come onto your system like this composer, this means that your composer is not working properly, you have problem there. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this lecture. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.